Fine. So let us come to today's section. So whatever the task I have given yesterday, did you complete that? Did you go through that? Whatever we have sent, I mean, whatever I have assigned, that was like very small concepts or whatever I have provided. Did you go through that? Only one student, two student. What about rest of the students? It's for all, not for only 3 to 4 members. Okay. So, um, next is, let me share the screen first. Okay. Yeah. So I have provided one link. Did you see this in the group? So just now I have provided one link to upload your daily activities. Whatever you have done, you have to make the PDF of that. You have to like take the screenshot of it, make the PDF and upload the daily activities you should upload. Okay, this is one thing you have to keep it in your mind. That will be evaluated by me. One thing. So now what you need to do is like go to that particular link, whichever I have provided. So now, where it came. Mm, sorry. See, there are actually four sections are there, right? Inside that, like your is full stack and advanced web systems. Go inside of that, and yeah, go inside of that. Then create the folder of you. The create the folder of you. Now like mention your USN. Like folder name should be your USN. Like whatever it may be, something 4SN22 IS001, whatever it may be. So create one folder there, and I will just use this folder only. Okay, inside that, create three more folders. Create three more folders called, one is one is called activities, and another one is for mini project. Then another one is for major project. Okay, create three folders inside that. Okay, so then whatever the activities we will provide, make the PDF and upload here. Okay, after the mini project, you have to do the documentation. So documentation, how it's the format should be, I will send the formats at the time of mini project submission only. You just it should be there in that particular format. See, this is like this is for our reference only. Remember, this is for our reference only. VTU format, it's maybe uh, alag ho sakta hai, sorry, it may be differ. Okay, so it may be differ, so this is for our reference only. That's why we will give our format. Whatever university format is there, you maintain like whatever your college coordinator will inform, like, so maintain like that only. Okay, so that is not related to us. Understand? So create your folders, separate folders, whatever we will give the daily tasks, upload there, we will monitor it. One thing. Next thing is yeah, so like let us start today's session. Go to W3 schools HTML. I have told to go up to where? Block and inline. In the yesterday's diary we have mentioned, I have given to you, right? So up to till here, I gave the task to you to do by yourself. Okay, if you didn't done, so it's like what I can say. Uh, we can't do anything. So just go through that. I will give you a quick recap of this. See how you can do this and all. Just go here. Let me show you this. Very important thing. So now what you need to do is, so this is what table. You are inserting an table, right? So what you need to do, open the table tag. Open the table tag. Okay. Inside this, so like whatever, however it is coming like this. So this is actually table. So if this format should come, then you have to use for this particular table tag. Inside that, so remember this is one row and this is one row and this is one row, right? So that's why they are creating TR. TR in the sense table row. TR in the sense table row, and TH in the sense table head, because this is the heading. Whatever is there in my first row, that is actually headings. Are you getting my point? So that is actually headings. So now I will create what? Another one things. So what I will create is table head, table head. So inside the table head, I will create serial number, serial number. Okay, close that particular table head. Okay, so this is first column. Then next is USN, USN. Then third one is name. Third one is name. Okay, so this is about my first row. This is about my first row. Let me run this. See, can you see this? So this row has been created. See, this is considering as this one is one column. The second column, this is what considering as third column. So three columns has been created successfully. Okay, so you can create n number of columns like this only. Okay, so this is about table row. This is table row. Next is in the next row, I will insert the datas, not the headings. Okay, I will insert the data in the next row. In the table row, I will give the data. First data, that is what? Serial number. Serial number it is, right? So it should be 1, close it, T D, right? This is what inside the row. Remember, you are there in the second row. First row, it is completed here. This is first row. I'm now creating second row, which is here. Getting my point? So I will run this. So for this serial number, this is coming. Whatever is there in this data. See, and also remember whatever like in the th is there, so that will comes automatically in bold because that is heading. Getting my point? So td in the sense table data, so that will now comes in normal font, as you can see here. Okay. Next, next column should be, that is of next column is also data format only. So USN is there. I will consider any one of the USN for AA 22 AA 001. I don't know whose is USN. If it is like it's coincidence only. TD. So let me run this. Can you see this? So this is coming in the second line. I mean second column. Next, similar to this, I will create one more column called name. I will create Ujjwal. Fine. So it's coming now from properly. Understand how you can create the table row, table datas and all. Understand? Did you understand this much? Till here, everybody understand? Please, if yes, please thumbs up. If you want one more time explanation, please give in the comment section. Okay, this much clear. Now, call span and row span. This is also important. I will show you. This is like how it will work is, have you do you use anytime Excel? Anybody use the Excel? So in the Excel, you will be having option called merge and center. Either it may be row or it may be column. Merge and center. There will be an option in the Excel. Let me show that in the Excel first so that it will be clear to you. So what I will do is I will create one is a serial number and another one is name. Okay. So another one is USN as we can see. So but I want like mm, two rows should be combined together. In this case, what I can do is click merge and center. So those two rows have been now merged for this particular things only. Similarly, if I want to merge two columns, in that case, what I can do, if I click merge and center, that two particular columns will be merged. So this is what merge, like in the Excel. Similarly, by using the HTML also, we can do the same. How we can do that? Let me show that. So what I can do is, for this, inside this TD, give the call span equals to 2. Call span equals to 2. Let me run this. Can you see this? Can you see this? This particular data occupied two columns. This is occupying two columns. Observing? So next what I will do is, I will create another one more um, column. TD, right? So TD. So it is of my name. Fine. So see. Next is it's coming properly. So two, but this is occupying two columns because you have specified that call span two. That means it should occupy two columns. Getting my point? Okay. So this is the thing you should say, remember. But what if I give call span equals to 2 for this also? Call span equals to 2. I gave call span equals to 2. But I have total only 3 columns. In that 2 columns is occupied by this. So it's in the code I am telling like 2 columns is required for this particular column also. In that case what happens? I am running but it is occupying only one column. Why? Because out of out of 3 columns, 2 column is occupied by first one, right? So whatever left with it, so it will next occupy. Got it? So this is how your call span will work. Okay. So next part is row span. Similar to this only, row span. So let me create one more row similar to this. Similar to this. So in this case, what I will do is I will create row span. So here two this other, let me clear with this. Row span equals to 2. It's creating here, just to give me a second. Let me try. Here. Ah, yeah, got it, got it. Okay, so This is not required now because that will be occupied. So I'm showing this for only reference purpose. See, can you see this? Now what have what done then? See, this this particular column is occupying two rows. This particular column is occupying two rows because you have specified that row span equals to 2. So that's why this column, so this is occupying first because you are giving the first column, right? You are giving the values to first row, first column. So that's why that occupy two rows. So that's why this column is occupying the next row also. Got it? So merge and center, like you are clicking here, so merge and center, something like that. So I hope you understand. So did you understand this much? Row span and call span? One more time explanation is needed. Anybody need one more time explanation? Okay. So let me explain once again. Let me take one a real-time example to do this. Best example is, okay, I got the idea. So what I can do is, so I'm creating the table for uh, group members. Okay, so group members, so that is actually group project group. Okay, I will give the heading as h1 tag is project group details. Okay, project group details. So after that, group number, group number, next member, members name, members name, then topic. Okay, so this is the actually thing. So in this case, what I want is first row I will create. Let me create first row. Okay, in the first row I will mention first candidate's name, that is Ajay. Topics I will select. Topic I will select. Which topic I can select? Anything. Brain tumor detection. I will. Okay. So if I run this normal, group number one, Ajay is there. Brain tumor detection. But in that group, multiple members are there. In that case, what I have to do? Either like I can maintain group, like second row also I can give one, or the next member's name, the same topic, whatever I have provided here. But instead of that, what I can do is I can give the multiple members name here, like 1, 2, 3, 4 members here. For that, by combining one, it should come here. Then topic also, by combining one time only, it's enough. So that is my intention. So what I will do for that is, so consider uh, 4 members are there in group. Okay, 4 members are there. So how many rows? So now required 4 rows are required. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rows are required. That means 4 rows should be merged for this, right? 4 rows should be merged. So what I will do is, for this, for which column 4 rows should be merged? For the first column, 4 rows should be merged. So give row span equals to 4. Got it? Row span equals to 4. So that is group number is 1. So first member is same. And for the topic also give the same. Row span equals to 4. Got it? Sorry. If I run this, still you will get the same only. Let me create the next row. Let me create the next row with Alex. Alex. So the same topic only. So in this case, what happened? So something unstructured things happen. So I don't know, like, so in this case, what I will do, I will just remove this and let me run that again. Same thing is happening. So if I remove the row also, then so it's um, just a second, something is missed here, so that's why. Yeah, I guess this is the problem. Yeah, and TDs, Alex, critical friction. Yeah, this is also not needed now because because why? And this is also not needed. See, now it's coming properly. See, what is the meaning of this? So if you mention in the first row, that's enough. Because why? Because see, you are telling occupy the next four rows. Occupy the next four rows. You are telling like that. If you give in the next row also, it will what? What happens? So um, it will not like it will not properly because you are saying four here. So next something else will be happened. So that's why it will not properly aligned like whatever you have saw the output previously. So it will comes like that. Right, right. Got it. So you are if you mention in the first row that enough, so contain the next four rows. Understand? So same I will what I will do, I will just copy and paste like the same. Alex is done, and next is Aman, and the next row is what? Anjan. See, okay, I will create one more row, fifth row. Okay, I will create the fifth row, same thing. What happened in that case? See, let me differentiate. This is one row, this is one row, this is one row, this is one row, right? So in this case, this is the fifth row. You have mentioned continue for next four rows. This including this one, two, three, four. Okay. So it is occupying up to here. Four rows. Okay. Done. Done. Four rows for this also done. For the fifth row, it's like you have not mentioned like that, right? So that's why you have to now give the three columns also. This is second, and topic is IO. Now it's aligned properly. This is aligned properly. Understand now? Okay. Still anybody having any doubts? Because this is only a little bit confusing. That's why I explained you one more time. Okay. So because table is very uh, it should be there in structured way. If I didn't tell you, so you will get definitely get some doubts. So that's why I explained you in that class. Okay. So now I will go for the next topic called, so tables again you go through that block and inline. Okay. Now this is important. You should see this block and inline. What is block level and what is inline level? So this is important. Block in the sense, block in the sense it will occupy the complete width of the your screen. Okay, I will run this. See what they have done. They have given the border to it, 1 pixel solid block. I mean, I will explain what exactly this is. Let me erase this. Block in the sense it will occupy the complete width of the screen. These elements, P tag is there, div tag is there, and some more tags are there, whatever they have provided here. So these are all what? Block level elements. Got it? So these are all blocks. And if you want the information about inline, so inline in the sense how much space is required, only that much it will occupy. Let me show this. See. Um, Let me show a small example. Span. This is one of the tags. Closing of span. I will give style equals to the same whatever they have provided over here. Just copy it. Just, yeah. See. See, but see here, where it was, where it went. Yeah, if you see for the p tag, what it is doing, it's occupying the complete width of this particular window, right? Whereas inline, that is the span tag, is actually inline tag. If you compare with that, so how much space is required? How much space is required? Only it will occupy that much. Not more than that, it will not occupy. So this will be required in the future. So by implementation of the in the time of what I can say, you are, we will see that later. So yeah, inline. So if you want to see the inline elements, you can see anchor tag is there, abbreviation is there, acronym is there, bold is there. So many things are there. You can check out these things with example. Okay. So next we will go for div. Okay. So you can say the div element is by default a block element, as I told you previously, meaning it takes all available width and comes with line breaks before and after. Got it? So they are showing here. You can try out this. See what they are doing. See, first they have given lorem ipsum. This is a normal text. Inside that, like after that, they have opened and closed the div. That is actually division. Division is what? Complete. Complete in the sense this is a block level element, right? That means it will occupy complete width of the screen. Width in the sense this. This is height. Vertical is height. Horizontal is width, as you know, right? So it is occupying occupying the complete width over here. See, as you can, they have provided the background color for it. See, can you see this internal CSS they have used for the div? They are giving the background color this much, so that's why it is differentiating. It is occupying, and that it is occupying complete width of the screen. So this is coming in first line. After it is coming, then it will coming the next line. So the our statement what it was, the div element, it is default by default a block element, meaning that it takes all available width and comes with lines break before and after. See this, before and after. So before this also there is one line, after this also there is one line. By default only there is line break is there, right? See, can you see this, whether you have used any br tag here? No, right? That means it is perfectly matching with our definition. Okay. So then why this div is used? We can use also p. Different p tags also we can use. But why we have to use div? So you have this question, right? So normally, in the normal example, just I want to do the generalize. Okay. Normally, what is division? Like division is what? Collection of districts. In the normal example, if I consider the like taluk level or division level, right? So we have like that divisions: Belgaum division, Bangalore, Mysore, and Kalaburgi, I guess. Before we have four these divisions in the Karnataka state, right? So in each divisions, so there are some districts. Okay. Similar to that only, in the each division in the HTML, there will be related items will be there. Related items. For example, if I consider one division related to one particular thing, or else one particular, what I can say, related items are there. So then relative items should be there in the division. Understand? So that is actually the use of division. After the division, there will be there is next level is that is called section in the HTML only. Okay, you can see that also, I guess here after this there is a, also called sections. Okay, um, whether they have provided this here or I don't know. Actually, that is there section. It's maybe there in here. Section. Can you see this section? So section in the sense the collection of divisions, like how it's there in the state. Understand? So section is the collection of divisions. Division is the collection of related items. Understand? So this is the normal structure. Division is done. So next is classes. Classes in the sense they have provided beautifully over here. Let me check with that. They have created different divisions. See, each items in the division are related to each other. See, London is there, so that is one heading. For that heading, related item is some text is. So that's why I told in the division there will be relative items. Okay, so now check. Fine. So what I done is for this division, I have provided the uh, class name as city, and for this they all same they have provided. For this also they have provided the same. So class in the sense the name to it for that particular division class. Okay. For example, there will be in one division. So like how you are calling that Kalburgi division or the Belgaum division. So there will be one name to it, right? Similar to that, here we gave what class. Got it? Now, what is the use of class? I will tell you clearly now. See this. This is important. You should remember always. So, in this case, what they have done for the class city, for these three divisions also they have gave so the same class name. So that's why they are not able to see the differences over here, because for the city class they are giving the background color this color this and blah blah whatever they have provided. So city for they are giving the for city division the city class. So where are the city classes are there? For these three divisions also their name is class, right? The class is city only. The class is city only. Now, so that's why the same thing is applying. Same thing is applying for these three also. Now what I will do, I will give different names. City 1, this is what class name is city 2. I will run again. See, that has been disappeared for city 1 and city 2 because I'm giving the uh, what style for city. And in CSS, remember, class should be start with dot in the CSS. Dot is used for to identify the class. So whatever this is there, so this is the name of class. Got it? So this is class name dot. If it is ID, then it should be hash. What is ID? What is class? We will discuss later. Okay. So next is, so for city we are giving this. Okay, perfect. So then what about city 1 and city 2? I need to give some styles for them also, isn't it? So let me again copy and paste it. For the city 1, I will do background color is black. Background color is black. Border should be white, and text color also should be white. Let me run this. Can you see this? Can you see this? Its background whose class name is city1, its background become black color, whatever I have specified over here. Background color is black, color becomes white, margin and padding. So what about this is actually a little bit lengthy concept. This is called box model, so that we will discuss in the later next class. It will take like a little bit more time, so that's why I will discuss in the next class. Fine. So, just now you can understand that the spaces. Okay, if I just remove this, can you see this? So some spaces within this and from the outsides, it has vent, right? So that is nothing but margin and padding. So about this we will discuss in the next class in depth. Done. So this much is done. Next is about next class 3. Perfect. So class 1 is done. For class 2, I will give background color is blue. The rest of the things should be like that on. Can you see this again? Background becomes blue. So something adds is there here. I guess. Can't remember. See. Can you see this? So this is how your like class is, you can say, identifier. Class is, you can say, identifier. So instead of by specifying class name, if I consider wholesale division, I will consider only div tag. Okay, I will give consider only div tag, and I will consider the same whatever I have. So if I run this, because before this I have used this, right? So let me clear this. Um, See, it will be applied for all this, or else if I used this before, no. So class is actually specifier for each division, that is for the divs. So if you give the div tag, so it will consider whatever wherever the div tag is there. So this is div tag, div tag, div tag. So three div tags are there. So it will give the common thing. If we give the style for common, understand? So that's why we are using the class to differentiate. Understand whatever I have told? You have any confusions? If you have any confusions, please drop in comment section. If you have any doubts, please comment me in the comment section. I will give you 2 minutes, like 1 minute time. Don't waste time. I will give 1 minute time. If you have any doubts till now, you have any doubts, you just drop the text, drop the message in comment section. Okay. So difference between class and ID is ID in the sense like each student has each ID, right? For example, 4SN22 IS001, 4SN22 IS002, like that. For each students in the college, each IDs will be there, right? So like that only. For example, consider, okay. So now what I have in this division, I have multiple elements like that. H1, H2 is there here. This P tag is there. Consider multiple times of P tags is there in one division. Consider. So what happens? I will now select. Now I will select that division. That division is what? City. So I will select dot city. Okay. Dot city. If I close and if I use color as tomato, sorry, see, then what happened? Whatever the things are there in that particular division, so tomato color is applied. Tomato color is applied. Now I want, see, I want for this particular p tag, only this particular p tag, I want red color. I want red color for this, only for this single line. I want red color. Then I will give for that ID. I will give you one ID for that called any ID. It may be anything, but it should be unique. Okay. So I will give London, or else L. For your reference, I will give only, I will do London. So I want to specify this ID which is there in this particular division. Okay, in the city, I want to give the, only specifically I want to give for which ID? London. See, these two becomes black, and this only this is applying for this particular p tag. So if you want to give any styles to that particular specifically for one thing, then you can use the ID. If you use class only, then it will apply the text whatever there is there in this particular division. As you can see in that section also, if you want to specify, you can do what you can do. Just I will copy and paste city. Inside the city, I want what? London. Which color I want? I want black color. For London only I want black color. Rest, whatever the rest other text is, it should be there in the tomato color. So London, whatever I have specified the ID, that should be there in black color. Got it? So this is what we will use the ID. Got it now? Chandan, did you understand? Okay, fine. So let me go to my next topic. Sorry. Buttons. So like if you want any buttons in any forms, so like you have to use the button tag. So it will come give the buttons like this. Buttons. So you have to open this particular button tag. Then yeah, if you can see this also, disabled button also will be there in some site. See, if you used the attribute called disabled, then it will be like you can't click it. So previous one you can click that, right? Can you see that? You can click, but you can understand this is the button, but you can't click it. So this is what? Disabled button. Okay. Next is, okay. So small thing, this is, okay. So the meaning of this is one button is there. If you click on that, that is on click in the sense, if you click on that particular button, what it should do, it should alert hello. Alert in the sense one pop-up comes like this. See, hello. So like this, pop-up should come. So that is the meaning of alert. So what it is giving? Hello, right? If you click on this, on click on in the sense, if you click on this particular element, that is button, then it should alert hello, like this. Okay, so these things are there. You can just check out over here, whatever the things are there. Next is, I will go with very, very important things only. You can just, okay, take the tomorrow's homework, whatever you have to do. I will not repeat again these things. Okay, today, whatever we have done. So tomorrow you have to do HTML iframes, file paths, head, layout, responsive, everything, whatever these here up to forms, whatever the things are there up to here, you should complete from buttons to HTML versus XHTML. Okay, so now let me go with forms. Let me go with forms. Very, very easy, because you maximum people will handle with the forms, right? So that's why it will be very, very easy. So let me check with this. Okay, so okay, so now let me make this easier so that you can understand properly. Yeah. First, I will just run this. Okay. This is what input. Okay. Input tag is there. Which type it is? Which type it is? Text. Text in the sense, in that particular thing, you can add the text. Text in the sense, your name, it may be, whatever it may be, the text, normal text, anything it may be. Text. So for that you are giving the ID as fname and name is fname. So remember, ID and name, you should remember, you should give this. Very, very important. So why you have to do, why have to you have to give this? I will tell you in the backend time. Because when you submit the values to backend, so name should be required, which should be unique for each input fields, because each input field has different values, so it should send the values, right? So that's fine. Next is value they have given. So inside that by default have you sorry, inside this, I don't know why this is not working. I will run this once again. So see, inside that HTML tag, by default on value is coming, right? On default value is coming. So that's why. So that value is nothing but you have provided John. By default, you have give that John you have already given. But you can change it here. But by default, it should be what? John. You are telling like that. Understand? You can change by uh, I will do like now Aditya. So it is now giving Aditya only, right? So properly is there. So you can change it, but when you see this, it will be John. Later you can change that. There is no problem. Okay, so that is the meaning of it. So then label, label. What is the meaning of label? Labeling. That means naming. I guess spelling mistake. You are labeling for. You are labeling for what? Mention the ID. Mention the ID. So what you are labeling? First name or name. See, can you see this? So the label has came. After this, if you want break, you can give that. Line break, if you want, you can give that. If you remove this value, it will come blank. Okay, it is come blank. Some placeholder if you want. Placeholder. Placeholder in the sense, please enter your name. Can you see this? Can you see this? You may observe this in the many sites. This is called placeholder. Now you have to type. So you can understand what you have to type here. So this is called placeholder. Okay. So first we talked about input type is text. Now I will give it as email. Type is now email. So email in the sense it looks like a normal only, but whenever you will submit its format should be, let me remove this first. It's playing with me, that's why. Remove this. Whenever I will submit this, does not exist, stop something. So yeah, okay. Let me show you this in the like tomorrow, like what I can, because I'm using third party, right? So that's why if I run on my system only, that shows properly. That's why. Okay. Yeah, email in the sense what the for the email some constraints are there. If you give the type as email, some constraints are there. Constraints in the sense it should include at the rate, and it should some domain name like Gmail. Then after that some dot should be there. So if you are matching these things, then only it is a proper email format. So proper email format should be done. Okay. Then if you give the number input field as number, then see, can you see this? Before it is not showing like this. Now it's like a number. You can give the number. But if you give the text, it will not consider. I'm actually typing some text there, but it's not considering because I specified its type as number. Understand? If I gave date here, if I gave date here, see, now it's coming like this. To choose the date, getting like this. Understand? So this is how your form will. So this is very, very important. So you can check those things also. It's there in like HTML forms. It's everything is clearly they have provided. Just go through that. Just go through that HTML forms. So remember tomorrow what you have to study from buttons, iframes. From iframes up to forms. Up to forms you should complete. This is the tasks for you. Then once you're done with these activities, what you have to do, you have to make the PDF and you have to submit to the link whatever I have shown you. So this is the daily activities. So for the tomorrow morning you have to do this. Understand? Understand or not? Okay. Okay. So till now, anybody has any doubt? If you have any doubts, it's time to ask now. Please ask me if you have any doubts. Okay. So in the W3 schools, in the W3 schools, from where iframes, HTML iframes, from here, this everything, everything up to input form attributes. Complete this HTML forms. Why this is using and every documentation they have they have provided. You just read that, you will understand definitely because they have provided in beautiful way. Because I also learn from here only. That's why I know documentation is very clear. So you can, if you just read that, you will understand. Okay, that's why. That's why up to here input form attributes. Complete the HTML forms from where iframes, from HTML iframes to HTML forms. Got it? So this much you have to do for tomorrow.